yeah, it is Friday morning at Lakeview Intermediate. Good morning, fellow magnificent Millers. I'm so happy to see you this morning on this Friday morning. We have a unique Liftoff live this morning. I have very unique glasses on today. I wonder if any of my students know who I got these glasses from. Not a person, but a book character. Any students out there who know whose glasses these might be from a book? Think about it. We'll reveal it in a little bit. There might be a reason I'm wearing something that has to do with reading today. But I don't want to go any further without introducing our launch specialist today from the 6th grade. Please welcome to the house, Mr. Aiden Spruill. Whoop. There he is.
Hey.
Good morning, Aiden. How are you today?
Good.
I can't remember, which pod are you in, 2 or 4?
4.
Pod 4. Bring it from pod 4. I used to teach in pod 4, so there's a special place in my heart for pod 4.
Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes class. All right. Well, we are glad you are here today. Let's get right to it because we have a lot to do. So let me get the announcements on screen and you can tell us what's happening today. Go for it.
So Miller Money Extra Recess Award. Today is the last day to get them.
Okay, so pay 50 Miller bucks and get your ticket for the Miller Money Extra Recess. Hopefully we will have good weather to do that here in a couple of weeks. Oh, one more thing, the Ice Cream for ISEP Challenge, we are still tabulating some final numbers, so I do not have the winners yet. We will plan to do that Monday morning at Liftoff. All right, what's next after that?
The Miller 5 shout out.
Oh yeah, we know what to do now. It's time for the Miller 5 shout out.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and down, throw my hands up and
Who we got, Aiden?
Cringe. Our Miller 5 shout out today goes out to an entire pod. Pod 1, I'm looking at you. You are the You are the Miller 5 shout out. Every day, Pod 1 is excellent at following procedures in the cafeteria. They social distance, mask up after eating, stay in their seats, and show respect for the hostesses. Best of all, they do this consistently, day after day. That's fantastic, Pod 1, and that is why you are today's Miller 5 shout out.
All right. Way to go, Aiden. Ready to read with enthusiasm. And I'm enthusiastic about that, too, because the teachers who've told me this, our cafeteria hostesses, and Miss Conklin called my attention the other day. She's like, every time I visit Pod 1's lunch, they are doing the right thing. So Pod 1, that is awesome. Keep it up. A way to set an example for the rest of us. All right, Aiden, I think we have a special guest next.
Yeah, we do. It's Miss Gosen.
Mrs. Gosen from the library. Let's bring her in. Good morning, Mrs. Gosen.
Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to see everyone today. I am so excited because we have been doing a reading challenge and it's called Soar into Reading. And it's just a wonderful way to get kids to read and to book talk. And we have some fabulous ones that I want to share with you right now. And if you want to see more about it, I'm going to post it on Facebook for the parents so that everybody can see it. But let's start out with our very first one. I asked these 5 kids if they would mind if I shared their book talks. I love to just celebrate reading. So let's go.
All right.
I'll see if I can get this. This is small. Have you ever, this is by Lily Lohman in McCormick's class. Have you ever had a word on the tip of your tongue, but you just couldn't seem to remember it? Jason's whole life was like this. He'd have dreams about strange wolves telling him that he mustn't show weakness. He woke up on a school bus with people he didn't know, not remembering a thing. And his friends took a trip to Camp Half-Blood, a place for dangerous demigods. Jason and his friends, Piper and Leo, have to go on a quest to save the imprisoned goddess Hera, who stole Jason's memories before the winter solstice. Piper's celebrity father was captured by a terrible giant, and she must save him before the solstice too. Will Jason ever save Hera to get his memories back? Will Piper save her dad before the giant eats him? Will Leo ever cook better tofu tacos? Find out in Heroes of Olympus, the lost hero, to figure it out.
I love it. I want
I
to know about tofu tacos.
Right?
What are tofu
Exactly.
tacos?
Okay, and our next one is by Avery Nelson. She's in Ellis's class. And if you know anything about this book, this is Sign of the Beaver, and a lot of our fifth graders know this book. If you'll notice, there are two characters here. There's Matt and there's ATN. Now, Matt is living in the wilderness and runs across ATN. And if you notice in this picture, Matt is learning from ATN, and I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry, fifth grade teachers. But he's teaching him how to survive. And in return, Matt teaches him how to read. I love friendship, and Avery has really, really got this straight down. I love it. And our next one, this one is from Abel Sam. He's in York's class. And Mr. Hine, will you do the honors?
Oh, I would love to. Do you ever have a lot of fears? Well, this book is for you. This book is about a mouse named Geronimo, and he has so many fears, and he needs to deal with the fears. So his family tricked Geronimo to signing a contract, and that contract secretly made him face all his fears without him knowing. They forced him to eat soup made from bugs, sandwiches made from fleas, and more stuff. Will Geronimo be fearless, other than cats? Or will this not work and Geronimo will be filled with loads of fears? Find out by reading Four Mice Deep in the Jungle.
Wasn't that wonderful? I love all of these book talks. They're incredible. Okay, and this next one is a video book talk by Bailey Johnson from Dixon's class.
Oh, yeah.
Danger is never far from Audra's family farm in Lithuania. Picture this. It's a wonderful day at home, and Audra's reading a book. Then suddenly, Russian soldiers come pounding on the door. And Audra's parents insist that she must leave. But before she goes, her dad gives her a mysterious package and specific directions on where to take it. Later, she finds out that Russians have banned Lithuanian books, religion, culture, and even language. Find out what Audra does in Words on Fire by Jennifer A. Nielsen.
Wow, she brought the heat. We talked about that. We made a joke, didn't even know it. Isn't that fantastic?
That is.
Okay, and our next one is by Caleb Leonard. I think that's the next one.
Hang on, Bailey wants to go
Audra's
again.
family farm.
Well, she's so awesome. I've watched it several times.
There we go. Okay, now we're ready.
This is Caleb Leonard from Holmes. This is my book talk about the book Erie Elementary, The End of Orson Erie. Sam Graves and his friends, Lucy and Antonio, go to school called Erie Elementary, but there's something no one knows. The school's alive. A long time ago, Orson Erie invented Erie Elementary. Orson Erie is a mad scientist who wanted to live forever, so he made the school. He became like school. And yep, now Erie Elementary is a living thing that feeds on students. The only thing that can stop the school is the hall monitors, and they are Sam, Antonio, and Lucy. The school is planning for Erie Day, which is kind of like a second Halloween. And the haunted house is going to be at Casper Erie's house, but the plans had changed. The haunted house is going to be at the school. Sam and his friends go over to Casper Erie's house to see what's going on. They figure out he's had nightmares and is scared about Orson Erie, so he couldn't hold the haunted house. They think of a plan to stop Orson Erie for good. Will they stop Orson Erie, or will the school have a tasty meal? Find out in Erie Elementary, The End of Orson Erie. Isn't that great?
Fantastic.
And we have one more, and this one is from Salem Ann, and she put music behind her audio, and I thought that was so clever. So this is White Fox.
What would happen if you've just lost your parents and now you're supposed to go on this big quest? What would happen along the way? What dangers would you face? What friends would you make and lose? You never know what would happen if your parents weren't right by your side. That's what happened to Dyla. His parents died, and now he's on this quest to try to become human. What would happen along this epic journey? Find out in White Fox.
Awesome.
I know, right? They're all so dadgum clever. And now I will say, all of these kids, these 5 that I wanted to celebrate today, all of them had read their books from the beginning to the end this year. They were close to their reading levels, and they actually answered. They did all of their book talk in their own words. They didn't look at the book. They pushed it aside and wrote completely from their own brain, which I love because I like to know what kids think. I already know what's on the book. Those are boring. I want to hear what you have to say, guys. So give me your words anytime you do book talks. And look for Facebook parents. I will give that to you on Facebook.
Very good. So there we have it on screen, are what you can do for a book talk. I love it because it makes me want to read these books. And I love that students working so hard reading and sharing in such creative ways. Just gets me so excited about reading. So I hope it inspires all of you to head to the library, whether it's one of these books, find a book that you connect with, that you enjoy. There's nothing better than a good book. And Mrs. Gosen and Miss King in the library are always there to help you find a book. If you don't like, I don't know what I'd like, they can help you find something. So find a good book and enjoy it. Great stories in our library. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Gosen. I want you to stick around, though. We still need her, don't we, Aiden?
Yeah, for the corny joke of the day.
We do need you for the corny joke of the day. So please stick around. Aiden, would you like to bring in anybody else? Let's make it a party.
Let's bring in Miss Mann and Miss Conklin.
Yeah, let's bring them in.
Graham.
And Mrs. Sure, why not? Let's look at it. Wow, let's see how many people we can get on screen. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, I've got to get Aiden set up with the corny joke here because we are almost out of time.
Those book talks were fabulous.
Were they not? I was so
You had a great
amazed, so impressed by our students.
Aiden's doing great too.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely. Hey,
All right. Corny joke of the day. And Mrs. Gosen, this one I think we picked especially for you since we were talking about reading today. Right, Aiden?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead, Aiden.
I am reading a horror story in Braille.
A horror story in Braille?
Something bad is going to happen. I can feel it.
That's awesome. I love it.
A reading joke, Mrs. Gosen. Yay.
Woo!
So that's a great one, Aiden. Thank you so much for that laugh. Oh, Mrs. Mann, by the way, before we go, can you tell us, is today a holiday or is this one of the days we don't have one? You've got one.
every day's a holiday. Come on. All right, today's holiday. Do you see my glasses? It's not Sunglasses Day. It's National Polka Dot Day.
Polka Dot Day.
Woo! So my glasses have polka dots on them. I actually borrowed them from my daughter, so they're actually hers. So
Very good. Well, they look great on you.
Polka Dot Day.
Happy Polka Dot Day, Lakeview. Awesome. All right. Well, you all have a fantastic weekend. Mrs. Gosen, thank you for sharing those wonderful book talks with us. And Aiden, let's get to our pledges. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Please be respectful during this time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. Please be respectful during this time. This is our moment of silence. You may reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in any other silent activity at this time.
All right. Thank you. Aiden, you did a wonderful job today. Thank you for being a fantastic launch specialist and representing our 6th grade and Pod 4 so well. We're very proud of you. You ready to launch our day?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Take it away, buddy.
We are
Lakeview.
We are not
Average.
We will strive
for
For
the
the
Miller
Miller
5.
Five.
and whatever it takes, we will
Grow.
Whoa.
3, 2, 1.
Liftoff.
All right. Have a fantastic Friday. Thank you, Aiden, very much. And by the way, these are Luna Lovegoods glasses from Harry Potter, if anybody was wondering if they knew that right. And thank you for the wonderful gift from the person that gave them to me. I appreciate it. I love them. All right. Have a fantastic Friday, Lakeview. We'll see you soon.